Gunfire erupts as Syrian security forces sweep into the southern city of Dara, firing on anti-government activists. Witnesses say troops backed by tanks and snipers killed at least 18 people Monday as authorities widened their crackdown on an anti-government uprising. Human rights groups also reported gunfire from security forces against unarmed civilians in several other places, including a suburb of the capital, Damascus. The government of President Bashar al-Assad says the security crackdown is aimed at criminal groups. In Washington, the Obama administration issued a statement calling the violence deplorable. A U.S. National Security Council spokesman says the United States is pursuing a range of possible policy options, including targeted sanctions. Steve Clemens is an analyst with the New America Foundation in Washington.
The tools that the United States has are primarily diplomatic and primarily designed to bring an international consensus of concern to the table about Syria, but we don't have the wherewithal or capability to internally intervene like I think we have in Libya. I think those people that would like to see or expect a Western or an American intervention in Syria, probably will be disappointed, because I just don't think we will repeat that in this case.
The actions by Syrian security forces against anti-government protesters escalated despite last week's repeal of the country's nearly 50-year-old emergency law. Since then, human rights activists posting messages on social networking internet sites claim hundreds of people have been killed and at least 217 people have disappeared. Witnesses say secret police were seen conducting house-to-house raids and arresting people who attended funerals for protesters killed during previous days of violence. Ali Reza Neda, an analyst with the RAND Corporation in Washington, says other governments in the Middle East could tumble if pro-democracy demonstrators are successful in toppling the Assad government.
I think there's also the worry that Syria has a constrained Iranian influence to some extent in Lebanon. If Syria or the Bashar regime is gone, then Iran could even become more powerful in Lebanon through Hezbollah.
As the death toll in Syria rises, the United Nations High Commissioner for Human Rights demanded that the Syrian government curtail its military crackdown and investigate the killings of protesters. Chris Simpkins, VOA News, Washington.